It's September 1st, which means it's fall in my book. And I took the day on Monday to just sort of soak in the beginning of fall fashion. If you're new here, my name is Melissa. This is JoyJoy TV, and I am here to connect you with what you absolutely love. Whether it's fashion, it's a lifestyle, it's your mindset, anything else that helps you create your best life. I talk a lot about finding your JoyJoy through what you love, which connects you with your lever. And fashion for me is a lever, which means when I can tap into my creativity, which is my lever, endless possibilities show up for me. So in today's video, I have some very interesting finds, things that are, I would say, a little on the wild side for fall, but I'm super excited about. So let's get started. I'm gonna show you what I found, and then you do the picking and choosing depending on what your price range is and what your preference. So the first trend that I noticed is the Moto jacket, and there's a lot of different variations. So one of the best Moto jackets I found was from Athleta. First of all, Athleta's styling right now is sublime. The pink with the black and white, it's so clean and crisp and so beautiful. And this Moto jacket is, I think, something that they've had for the last couple years. What I love about it is that it's knit. So it's super comfortable. It's sort of a wear everywhere piece that I think for me allows me the freedom to sweat knit if I need to, and know I can throw it in the washing machine later that day if necessary. This just means that I can wear sort of an elevated look and feel like, well, it's okay if I get dinner splashed on it tonight because I can still wash it and wear it tomorrow if I need to. And we love that. That's JoyJoy. That's being able to use my lever of love of fashion everywhere. And so my only debate here was the black or the white. I still don't actually know which one to get, and I have to figure that out. When I debate on a piece for a long time or I can't figure out a color, it's a signal to me to wait. So what I love about this jacket is it's one of the only ones, I'm gonna show you another one here in a minute, that has this tailored fit and it looks really, really good, but there's a good chance that there might be others coming out. So that's why I'm sort of holding tight on it. The white is beautiful. It's very unique. The black is obviously more classic and you can probably wear it with more things. Second up, Free People. Check out this beautiful knit Moto. This is an oversized, much more expensive one, but I do think it has a little more of a cool girl factor. And the colors are insane. The green is amazing, the red is amazing. I've seen all the colors. I don't know if I love the ivory in this piece, but I do love the black. So, you know, this is a choose your own adventure, little more expensive. I feel like you can wear this everywhere. On a plane, to a workout, to a date that night with some faux leather jeans. I mean, come on. It's so good, so good. Okay, so the second trend is the trend of beads and pearls and bling. My goodness. I found this series of blouses at Anthropologie, and this one just really caught my eye. I had to go for it, try it on, see what treasures it was going to bring. I don't know if you can tell, probably not from the video, but I put this blouse on and just glowed. And that's actually the power of good fashion. This is why I love fashion so much, because this is what I mean by bringing out my creative essence, my creative self-expression. I just feel like this is such a classic piece that every single one of us can wear. But when we do wear it, you just can't not smile. I mean, it's so drippingly gorgeous. I just don't even know what to say. It's so gorgeous. It's also very expensive. So don't love that, but I will tell you, I went over to Zara and I found this beauty, which is a much, much better price range. And also just sort of, it just sort of like dials up the JoyJoy. When you put it on, you're like, I am wearing diamond studs right now. How can you not look at me? And I love that for every single one of us. I want people looking at you. I want people looking at you and smiling and thinking to themselves, am I brave enough to ask that woman where she got that from? Because she looks great. and she looks happy and I want to be her friend. That's the power of the studs. So I love this. I saw a lot of it everywhere, but I think we're about to see a lot more. I just read a report somewhere about the retail trends, us shoppers, right? We just aren't buying loungewear anymore. We just want to elevate our look. And I'm so proud of us for that, because I think that that is the beginning of being able to say yes and stay loyal to a life we really love. We don't need to be in loungewear anymore. Only when we're laying on the couch enjoying Netflix, maybe in the evening or on the weekends. Let's live. And because there's less loungewear purchasing happening in the world, there's a lot more brands that are sort of stepping it up in terms of their design. I think this is going to be one of the trends that we see totally stepped up. So do not be afraid of the pearls, the studs, all the gorgeous bling. This is the beginning of the new you. All right, next up, I am going to tell you with 100% certainty. If you were to ask me what is one piece Melissa would say you need to have in your closet, it would be faux leather, either jeans or a faux leather blazer. Or I have one more, faux leather bodysuit. So everywhere from Express all the way to like a Good American or a Target. Faux leather is everywhere. And you know what I love about this? The texture. We need to live textured lives. We need to be a little spicy and salty sometimes. And leather lets us do that. Leather lets us do that. Faux leather, I should say. Real leather does too, but let's just be in the affordable range. This morning I woke up to Good American. They just launched like their bubblegum pink faux leather line, which I'm dying over. I want it so bad. I want this bomber. It will sell out. What intimidates me a little bit is that it's called sorority pink, but the bubblegum pink coated leather denim, now I am there for that. I am so there for that. So I'll just say every single place I went, the faux leather is there. If you don't have a black piece of faux leather in your closet, try it, or let me know below if you need like a video of all the different ways you can wear faux leather. I'm happy to make one. But what I am challenging all of us to this season is getting a faux leather that really is textured in a color or shape or style that you have not tried before. Stepping out of the comfort zone, the comfort range, where the bubble of comfort, so that you can see what it feels like to express yourself a little differently. I'm telling you, faux leather will do it. It will just make you feel a little bit more feminine and a little bit more spicy, maybe a little more sexy, sophisticated. I want that look for us and I want that feel for everyone. Okay, the next two I'm going to combine. They both start with F's, so it's easy. The first is feathers and the second is fringe. I don't know if you've laid eyes on the feather blazers or the fringe blazers yet, but they're both happening. And I think this is the ultimate way to take a risk in our lives. I want this for myself, and therefore I want it for you too. So I just ordered this feather fringe blazer from Zara. It has not arrived yet, but when it does, I'll report back. And I saw this fringe blazer at Nordstrom. There's a lot of price ranges. There's also a very expensive, unbelievable fringe blazer at Free People. What's so great about this is you have permission to wear feathers. Like, I'm giving you permission to wear a feather. And that, for some of you, is going to give you such life. I think fringe brings out a little Ralph Lauren in me. He did a whole series, a whole collection. In fact, this is part of who he is and his heritage around the Wild Wild West. And so this is your ability to start embracing and embodying your story, your self-expression. Like, your story lives inside of the fashion you wear. So if you think about it that way, this just gives you a broader range to find more of yourself. What's your story and where are you expanding towards? Maybe you've always loved the idea of the Wild Wild West. Buy yourself a fringe blazer this year. See how it feels. See who you become. See what we can tease out of you and what more you can bring into the world. Next trend, animal prints. This season, I'm here for it. I have been doing so much work digging through and healing from all the things that no longer serve me. And one of the things that is so powerful is my connection to Mother Nature and this idea of being a force of the universe. And you know who is the best example of a force in the universe? Animals. Animals are so true to themselves. That is sourced through Mother Nature. I want that for myself, and I want that for you. I want that for you because that connects to a life that has adventure and freedom and passion and love and happiness and soul. And I think when we can connect to that wild side, that Mother Nature force of the universe through something as simple as animal prints, watch out, world. Watch out, world. So this is another trend I'm seeing everywhere. Lots of animal prints, snake prints. There's a lot of it out there. And I would say go where you feel led. If you feel like a peacock today, I want you to buy the feather blazer. You know who's got a lot of good ones is Zara. Zara has a lot of good animal prints, but everybody's going to be having them. If it's just too much for you, try a handbag, try a boot, try a heel, even try like a headband. That works too. So it just connects to everything that I love about our wild side and our wild nature. So there we have it. There are some of the latest trends of my most recent shopping trip that I am loving. And more than that, I'm really, really loving this idea of you finding a new range for yourself this fall, this season. If you'd like to, stick around, watch some of my other videos, subscribe, or become a JoyJoy member. I'll see you next time. Mwah.